So we had a blown circuit breaker on the indoor main panel. So we have basically almost our 240 volts here, 236. Less is best. You don't want more volts. Fewer volts or less. I know that doesn't make sense, but some areas of the country, the PG&E or the power supply company boost the voltage really high, over 150 volts, like 153 volts up there. You're getting to the point where you can actually cause damage to the power inverter boards. Here we're at 138 volts, but we had a blown circuit breaker. We didn't have blown fuses, we had blown circuit breaker. Now I went over to the circuit breaker and looked at the circuit breaker, and we installed this 2 years ago. I think it was almost 2 years. And it's the old original circuit breaker. So when they ran wires, I hope they disconnected and they didn't piggyback, and they're sharing with outlets, and somebody plugged in something on an outlet and something that drew too many amps and it blew the circuit breaker. It's winter time, getting down to like almost 30 degrees, 32 degrees here in Redwood City. And this unit is only 9,000 BTUs. So right now I have it set at max cooling or heating inside. I have it turned all the way up to the highest temperature. I put the blower speed on power blower jet blow so it could draw as many amps as possible. And as you can see, it's blowing out right now. Yeah, they store junk back here and then it grows over. But every now and then when I come to service the other ACs inside here, I come back here and I cut away any of the vines that are growing towards the AC unit. So as you see, it's only 3.1 amps. That's all it's drawing from here. That is basically the maximum that it'll ever draw. And it won't go any higher than that here in this is not North Dakota where it goes down to, you know, negative 15 below zero. We're in a place where it very rarely gets below freezing, and so it's usually in the 50s and 40s. So at 3 amps it's impossible for this to blow a 15 amp circuit breaker. And like I said, when I went to the circuit breaker, you just touch the circuit breaker and it just flaps around in the breeze. When you reset the circuit breaker and click it all the way on, it's really sloppy. It's like you just want to barely touch it and it wants to just break open. So they used the original circuit breaker that was put in that original panel from back in 1970 or something like that. See you guys later.